On my birthday, my family gave me a thoughtful gift. When I opened it, I found a notice telling me to move out of my own house. I smiled, and a few months later, returned the favor at their wedding. I honestly can't believe I'm typing this out right now. It feels like I'm in a bad reality show, but here goes. This is the story of how my birthday gift turned into the worst betrayal of my life and how I ended up giving my family the most unforgettable revenge. A bit of background: I'm in my late 20s, living in a house that's been in my family for generations. It's a huge place, too big for just me, but it was handed down to me after my parents passed away a few years ago. I've got a good job, but this house is my pride and joy. My family, though? They never let me forget that they thought they should have been the ones to inherit it. There's always this constant, low-key tension whenever we get together. Fast forward to my birthday last year. I was expecting a regular celebration, maybe a cake, a few gifts, and some laughs. But my family? Oh no, they had something special planned. It started with my cousin Rachel. She's this charming person who never really learned the meaning of boundaries. She showed up with a big smile and a wrapped box, practically jumping up and down. "I got you something amazing," she said, almost out of breath. Honestly, I was excited. It was nice of her, even though we didn't always see eye to eye. I unwrapped it and found a notice. I stared at it, trying to figure out what I was holding, until I read the words, "Notice of eviction. You are required to vacate the premises of, address, within 30 days. Signed, your family." I swear, my heart stopped. I looked up, trying to piece everything together, but Rachel's face was already flushed, like she was holding back laughter. My aunt, sitting across the room, gave me this pitying smile. "Don't be upset, honey," she said. "We thought you'd be happy to finally have a change of pace. You can move somewhere nicer." Is this some kind of joke?" I asked, barely able to form words. Rachel shrugged, all innocent. "Well, you're an adult now, and we just thought it was time. We've been talking about it for months, and it's really for your own good. You don't need all this space, right? You could sell it and get something more manageable." I was stunned. No one had talked to me about this. No one even gave me a hint that they were unhappy with the house or thought it wasn't mine to keep. I could feel my pulse in my ears as I looked around the room, my aunt, uncle, cousins, each one nodding like this was normal, like I should be grateful. I smiled, trying to hold back my anger. "Oh wow, how thoughtful. Really, just perfect." That's when my brother Jake chimed in. Jake has always been the chill one, but this time his voice had a bit of a smirk to it. "Well, the house was always meant to be a family thing, right? Not just yours." That's when I knew I couldn't just let this go. Fast forward a couple of months, and I was still living in the house despite the absurd eviction notice. I started planning something, not immediately, but every little detail was bubbling in the back of my mind. How do I get back at them? How do I make them realize what they tried to take from me? Well, I figured it out. A few months later, I got an invite. It was for Rachel's wedding. They thought they could mess with me? Huh. So, after I got that invite to Rachel's wedding, I knew exactly what I had to do. This was the perfect opportunity to